Now, Wave 31 Storm Tracker Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust with 31 Triple Doppler.
Another beautiful evening on tap. Still a little warm right now out because the sun's still out, but as the sun sets, things are going to cool off nicely.
Yeah, let's go ahead and check in with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust. That sun's still, though, holding on this Friday afternoon where you are at Big Spring Park.
Smack dab in my face, but yeah, it's going to be setting here soon, and once it does, can't ask for much more on the last evening of summer. We're live at Big Spring Park for the Crush Wine and Food Festival. Tonight's kind of the precursor event to the main event that will occur tomorrow afternoon. Folks have filed in, enjoying the festivities here, and it's a dry and beautiful evening setting up for us here across North Alabama. Let's take a look at what we have going on across the region on the Wave 31 Skycam network. A lot of blue sky, not much cloud cover, and no rain to be found anywhere around the Tennessee Valley. Current temperatures still holding to the 80s for many of us. It's still 85 degrees in areas like Decatur and Muscle Shoals, 82 in Athens, and still 82 degrees in Fort Payne as well. For big game Friday night, can't ask for much more. It should be good to go with dry, clear conditions. Temperatures at kickoff at around 7 o'clock will be in the mid to upper 70s, dropping near 70 by the end of those games at 9 o'clock this evening. Now for the college football games on Saturday, Alabama's at home, Auburn is on the road. For the Alabama game in Tuscaloosa, kickoff temperature at 2:30, right around 88 degrees. So yes, it will be warm, but it's also going to be dry and sunny. So no issues as far as weather is concerned for the Alabama game, as opposed to the rain they had to deal with in Tampa last weekend. Auburn at Texas A&M. Now, it's going to be dry, but it's also going to be hot. Kickoff temperature at 11 a.m., 89 degrees. It is very likely going to climb into the 90s during that game, so heat more than anything could play a factor for the Tigers on Saturday afternoon. Here locally in North Alabama, we'll warm up quickly in the morning. Back to the mid and upper 80s we go on Saturday afternoon. In fact, there are a couple spots that could get awfully close to 90 tomorrow. Meanwhile, in Northeast Alabama, not too bad. Low to mid 80s for most of you. We'll see a high near 85 in Hazel Green, up to 89 in Decatur, and again, we are going to be creeping close to 90 around the Shoals. We are forecast to get right around there in areas like Muscle Shoals and Florence on Saturday afternoon. Let's move a little bit east here because we do have now Tropical Storm Ophelia that is producing winds as strong as 70 miles per hour this afternoon, and it is really causing a lot of rain and windy conditions along the North Carolina coast heading into this evening. It's expected to remain tropical storm strength for the next day or so before weakening to a remnant low pressure system for the second half of the weekend. The bottom line is there is going to be a lot of rain from the Carolinas up all the way into New England this weekend. Latest model suggesting 4 inches of rain possible in New York. That will stay well to our east. It's going to be a dry weekend here in North Alabama. As far as next week is concerned, daily chances at rain, but Monday and Tuesday, the chances appear to be pretty low. Just isolated activity both of those days. Wednesday and Thursday, a slightly better chance at some showers and a handful of thunderstorms in the mix. I am not anticipating severe weather on any of these days. I'm not expecting a completely rainy day on any of these days either, but just be aware the possibility of some wet weather will be in place. We're looking at, again, the best chance of rain on Wednesday and Thursday next week. That will help us cool down to the low and mid 80s next week. Coolest day in the forecast is next Thursday, but we should dry back out by the following weekend. So Dan and Marie, we're good to go here this evening and looking forward to a great Crush Wine and Food Festival both tonight and tomorrow as well.